tribe. Come on in. Come on in. Pull up to your thrones with your crowns on. Okay? Come on in. We got guests. Guest is ready for you. Lenina Roja is ready for you. Okay? She said hi. I don't know if y'all saw her light up. Okay? She lights up on her own. She's posted on a stage. Okay? Lenina Roja is in the building. 7 is in the building. Okay? As stubborn as he is, but we gonna keep it moving, y'all. He been stubborn lately, child. Okay? He's been stubborn. I'm just getting it together, okay? Clearing the pathways for your ancestors, angels, and guides. All right? That is coming in on behalf of you for your highest good, okay? And highest warnings, okay? I welcome your spiritual team into my protected space, okay? And at the end of the reading, you know how I do. My day ones, I will properly dismiss them, okay? We're going to tap in. We'll go with what's the tea. We finna pour some tea, child. Let's go ahead and pour some tea. I'm going to get 5 and then go live, okay? Y'all come on in, come on in. Pull up to your thrones with crowns on. Okay. I'm kind of, yeah, I'm a bit unorganized, child. All right. Yeah, there's some energies, you know, that's confused, okay? They're probably, you know, looking at you from a distance here. Okay, you got a lot of eyes on you at this time. All right. Come on in, come on in. What's this? Trying to hide, child. A shadow love. Somebody in their feelings. Yeah, they feeling empty inside, okay? Some of you are pulling your energy back or have pulled your energy back here because this does not belong in the deck, child. Okay? A lot of emotions, okay? So there are some energies that's looking at you from a distance, child. They're very, very emotional here, okay? A lot of emotional feelings, okay? Yeah, they're in their head about you at this time, okay? When I get 5, I'll go live. Or then I can just flow and you get in where you fit in, honey. Okay? You know, when you're self-assured, yeah, you're unfazed. Someone is very, very emotional because you are unfazed, okay? It's like you're brushing them off at this moment here, okay? And they are up in their head about this, okay? Very, very emotional. And I'm picking up some kind of mismanage of emotions as well. Someone here that may be, you know, looking or inspiring, child, and crying, okay, is very, very emotionally unbalanced here, okay? And now that you are dusting off a situation or a situationship here, they are up in their head about it, child. And some of you are just, you know, you're up in the clouds, okay? You know, you doing your Erykah Badu thing, okay? Yeah, look, cyberbully, okay? Yeah. This was somebody that came with a bully, forceful energy here, okay? That is on looking. Okay, it seemed to be some type of shock at what they are seeing, though, upon looking at you. Yeah, they feel you're moving in silence here, and you are made to do so. Forth going, okay, on your path here. Okay, I'm getting, they wanted to treat you like dust, so dust it shall be, okay? Yeah, they thought you should chase them, okay? This is an energy, very, very emotionally unbalanced here, okay? They do a lot of their, like, they're stuck in their head activity, okay? Don't know how to manage their emotions here properly, okay? So they're watching you, okay? They're watching you, studying you, child. It's a forceful energy. You probably are feeling this energy. You probably are seeing these people names, okay? Signs and symbols, child, okay? But that is why you keep seeing a certain person's name, and you keep hearing a certain person's name here that's up in their head about you, okay? They think you are moving in silence by how you are moving towards them compared to how you were handling them in the past here, okay? Someone is moving very, very strategically here out of this unbalanced of emotion person, okay? It's like some ego is there in the way, okay? Romantic love affair. Yeah, this person was very, very ego driven here, okay? Thought you should chase them, or you will always be chasing them, okay? And when you started strategically moving around situations, people, places, and things, you done so in silence and with grace here, okay? You done it so smooth, people did not know, okay, that this chakra of their life is taking place. Right up under their noses here, okay? Right up under their noses. It's like you moved right up out and from under their nose here, okay? Yeah, some nosy hoes is in the building again, okay? That's crying at their computers or laptops or phone devices, child. They are also in their head about what they are seeing, okay? A bully here, okay? So you had some type of bullies here that thought they were privileged to your energy here, okay? I heard you can't out-slick a can of oil, baby. You're the slickest. I know that's right, child. Yeah, groupies, okay? These are some type of grouped up efforts, okay? Maybe a pack of hoes. I mean, you know, cackling hens, okay? Bitter Bettys, okay? And sorry Sams, okay? That you were told and divinely led to strategically move around, okay? Yeah, groupie activity here. Okay, this person that thought you should chase them had a lot of groupie activity chasing them as well. Okay, yeah, they all up on the scene, child, with the gangster lean. Okay, hello everyone coming in. My moderator is not in at the moment, so you know, excuse me. Okay, but I welcome all that's in the building. Okay, yeah, someone is getting photo proof or trying to find some type of information. Like I said, they are studying you, okay, from the background here, okay? But you are to remain unfazed at this activity, at this fiasco, okay? At this group effort of a clown act here, okay? People thought you should be a clown for their ass here, okay? But it is. One monkey don't stop no show. Yes, sweetie. Trust God only one. Yes, sweetie. They want a reaction at this time, okay? But again, you are told to remain unfazed here, okay? You have a victory that's brewing and that you're fin to walk into, okay? And you don't want to forfeit your bag, okay? Or forfeit your child if this is a custody battle here. You don't want to forfeit by giving a reaction, okay? That can be used against you, okay? You know, narcs use their kids as pawns against the other parent here. Okay, true story, child. Okay, divination abuser. Okay, this is someone that, you know, abused their power. Okay, the little power or authority that they had. Okay, their power was driven out of ego and pride here. Okay, so all these hidden motives here, all right, and all these hidden acts, okay, moving snakishly, is about to be exposed. So yes, trust God only one. Keep moving smooth, sweetheart, okay? Keep moving in silence here, okay? Don't show your hand, because your hand is the grand plan by the Most High Divine here, okay? That's the biggest plan they did not see coming, okay? Plan executed, child, okay? You got the divine standing behind you here. Yeah, these people are, you know, repoed themselves, child. Tapped out, child, okay? A repo may be, you know, taken or is ensued here, okay? You may be getting a car notice here. I'm getting car notice. Someone done tried to get a car in your name here. That is coming out. Yeah, so the car that they got in your name here, okay, is being repoed at this time. Okay. Hello. Oh, aloha. Aloha. I'm trying to get down there, sweetheart. I'm trying to get down there. Okay, I want to do the ladles and I want the grass skirts and everything, child. I heard y'all do great tattoos. I hope everything is well as well in Hawaii at this time. Okay, I'm picking up some volcano activity brewing or yeah, brewing. Somebody ancestors in the volcano that's finna erupt, okay? Oh, Hawaii got some blood on their hands, okay? Allegedly, okay? But these people are now made to reflect, okay? Instead of project their energy off onto you, beloveds, here, okay? Y'all gonna make me lose my train of thought. Come on in. Everybody is welcome, okay? What I say, they're curious about you. They're curious to how you're making it, how you're standing, okay? If this is a child custody battle here, they are not understanding that the jig is up here, okay? So they got some correspondence here, okay? Some subpoena action, all right? Yeah, dodging bullets, okay? These people were throwing bullets, daggers, swords, all in your back here, okay? And you were divinely led and carried to calmer waters, okay? So you can dodge these bullets here. These bullets are not yours. I'm hearing the war was not yours from the beginning, okay? It just had to happen, okay? So you can be rebuilt in front of the world here. Somebody's on the world stage or got, somebody's auditioning, okay? I'm getting auditioning, okay, for some type of Hollywood play, okay, child. I think hard on that right now at what's going on. Wait till the energy dies down, child, okay? You know, like some private contracts dealing with Hollywood, okay? Think on that. Don't sign any contracts at this time dealing with Hollywood because you know they got a lot of blood on their hands at this time, okay? With them Epstein files, allegedly, okay? So I would not be making any moves with the contracts, okay? Right now. A closer look. No, look, what I say, they trying to figure out, dig up dirt, dig up evidence, child. Dig up receipts on you. But the case is already stepped and sealed. It's going in your favor, okay? Yeah, because these people lied. They had no facts, okay? Especially going to the courthouse again on a child custody issue here, okay? Yeah, somebody made ensued a bunch of lies to a judge here. Yeah, what I say, a thief. This is thievery activity, okay? PPP loan, okay? They robbed you. They tried to rob you of joy here, of love, okay? They tried to hurt you by using your child against you here, okay? And most narcissistic warlocks, they do that, honey, okay? When you don't play by their rules or their games, okay? Or you're the one that got away, okay? So when you get away from a wizard, okay? Narcolian, okay? You become their biggest op, child, okay? Until their demise, okay? Okay, it's like, you know, they are made now to play at their own risk. That is what I'm hearing. Some of you are moving or closing on houses here. And again, you are moved to calmer waters here, okay? From this energy here. All right. Hi, Cynthia. Okay. You are moving to calmer waters. You are moving into in a better environment for, I'm picking up a community, okay, full of narcs, okay, all around you, child. All right. Going against you, plotting on you, child. But congratulations if you're closing on your house, okay? Do you a ammonia wash before you move any of your things in that home, okay? Just get the stagnant energy out of there, okay? If any, okay? If you know, child, okay? Yeah, I am being led to say that, honey, because this energy is trying to follow you, child. Again, they're all up on accounts trying to dig up information, okay? They're looking from the background. You notice this is how people blinds be permanently, okay, from being nosy, looking out, okay? That it be a permanent, and I ain't gonna lie, be a permanent fixture in my blinds too, child, okay? Where the eyeballs go, honey, okay? Grudge holder. Yeah, this person, what I say, until they die, they attack you. You become #1 op because you got away here, okay? So they hold a grudge to their very demise, and their demise is here right now, okay? Let me pull it from intentional eye. Let me pull it from intentional eye, y'all. Let's dig deeper, honey, okay? This is a person of low IQ, child, okay? And got the nerve to do divination, okay? So a mental imbalanced person should know they should not have any dealings with any type of magic. I don't care if it was an abracadabra, child, okay? I don't care if they were watching Mickey Mouse Fantasia here. A mentally imbalanced person that does divination of any kind, it would be a backfire, epically, okay? And that is what's taking place here, okay? Very, very, very low IQ, okay? So you got some groupie hoes looking at you, child, okay? You got up in their head, situationship up in their head, okay? Driven by ego and pride, all right? What else? I'm trying to find who else, child. You just got a lot of eyes on you, honey. You just got a lot of eyes, child. A lot of daggers, honey. You are the target and you are the topic of many households at this time. See, they want me to be quiet. Let's go to intentional eye and dig deeper, honey. 919, yeah. You're in airplane mode. Some of you are traveling, okay? You're on flights here, okay? You're blocking out negative energies while you sleep, okay? 919 you may be seeing or resonate, child. Let's see. You're being spiritually guided. I can't make it up, okay? Okay, so this is intentional eye. This is a spirit infused deck. I create myself out of my downloads and what my intuition tells me, okay? You are being guided by your ancestors at this time, and they are very proud of you, okay? Someone is from Illinois here, okay? Someone name is June, child. Or you're going to be getting correspondence of this PPP loan fraud in June, okay? A Rico, all right? What I say, someone you were in a relationship with was working against you, okay? A child's father here, okay? Yeah, all right. Someone is drinking to cope, okay? They are a train wreck at this backfire here, okay? Especially with fraud. There will be federal time given, okay? Because the judge got the real details here, okay? On this case, okay? On the lies that they kept going to the courthouse, making allegations, false allegations against you, child. Okay, they are a train wreck. They are drinking themselves. Again, drinking heavy is taking place here. Okay, because someone got a subpoena and it's some jail time coming. Okay, it's some jail time brewing, child. Witches brew. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the witch that they went and got that divination from brewed they ass all the way up in their own shit here, okay? She didn't know what she was doing as well. She was a Google hoe, okay? A Google hoe that takes money for the low, child, okay? Let's stop here, y'all. Okay? You are to remain in your space, okay, of peace. You are not seeing no evil. You are not hearing no evil. And you are not speaking no evil here, okay? These people done all this behind you, throwing evil eye at you, child. They were peeping in to see if the magic worked, okay? They're trying to hear back from flying monkeys they have sent towards you as well to get a peek in on what's going on with you, okay? Spiritually abundance, okay? Your spiritual abundance was protected the whole time. That's why you were moved to calmer waters from these energies here, okay? Yeah, I told you that ego and pride driven motherfucker that thought you should chase him, okay? He got questions too. He's up in his head. He don't understand how you're playing him like he's, you know, dust on your shoe at this time, okay? Somebody was very, very breadcrumbing here. They thought you would never leave here, okay? They thought their breadcrumbs should sustain you, okay? You should overpour into them, but they're feeding you crumbs down your throat, child, okay? Crumb of lies as well, okay? Because this is the energy, their money is tied up, okay? When they came upon you in the first place, okay? But again, ego driven, okay? So take that how it resonates. What I say, this person was living a double life, okay? His money is tied up. Whoever this is, okay, that was driven out of ego and pride, okay? They are, and you are causing them an ego death here, okay? They are bruised, okay, at this time, because you are acting unfazed, okay? When once before, this person got really, really greedy with your energy here. Very, very privileged here, okay? Again, this person thought you would never leave or you would never make the moves that you needed to make far as self, because they wanted to keep you in balance out of self to overpour into themselves over there, okay? I'm hearing them over there, child. Yeah, you leaving them in the dust, okay? Them over there, child. The goof troop, child. Yeah, baby, this was a baby boy energy, okay? So this person was babied, or maybe was not babied by their mother. So they're looking in partners for a mother figure here, okay? Baby boy Jody, child. Okay, somebody is watching baby boy. Yeah, this person loves twisting the truths here. Told you a lot of lies. Thought, you know, a lot of broken promises as well is what I'm getting, okay? Yeah. Seven of Swords, okay? Seven of Swords, very, very sneaky and cunning, child. Behind the scenes. Everybody, okay? The groupies, okay? The copycat hoes, okay? And their hoes, okay? The warlock, okay, in your life. So you got your own set of groupie hoes. You got the warlock hoes looking at you at this time, okay? You are listening and meditating. You're staying in your zen. You're staying in your peace, okay? Wanted to deflect your mental health, okay? They wanted to deplete your mental health, okay? So they were, you know, doing a lot of gaslighting here, trying to make you question yourself. You know, narcs play that well. They play the sight game, okay? And if you don't know, and if you are not sure within self, they will, spiritual birth, they will do, okay, a doozy on you, okay? They will leave you dizzy, okay? Yeah, silence is golden. What I say, you are continue to move ahead in silence. Your ancestors is making sure you know your silence is golden at this time. You are not to give reactions, okay? You are not to give a reaction. Trust God, only one, okay? Karma is my girlfriend, okay? Yeah, you're walking karma here, and karma is being played out, okay? Mercury, your communication, okay? Your planning, okay? You're communicating with Mercury here. You're in Mercury energy or high Mercury placements here, okay? Your communication. You're communicating with source. You're communicating with your spiritual team, okay? Again, you're divinely, intuitively led to walk away from all these karmic contracts, okay? Hidden snakes, hidden opposition, child, okay? Can't make it up. I'm going to try to keep this under an hour, you guys. Hey, Pooh. Hey, Savage. Savage. Yeah. We in our savage mode. We ain't, you know, we unfazed, okay? Silence is very goated. They don't like that silence, baby. They want you to speak, react, okay? So they can know how to move against you, okay? So they can know how to plot against you. You are told to stay off social media about whatever goals you got going or you're embarking on, sweethearts. Okay, that is the energy overall, okay? Because there is a transfer of wealth. I don't know if anybody caught it because I sure the fuck did. And that's what the fuck I'm riding on, okay? That energy transfer of wealth, baby, it hit, okay? I see it all around me. Signs and symbols, child. Okay, yeah, we are aligning, okay? This is one of my poohs right here, Savage. That is a pooh of mine. I see him in blue, okay? Yeah. You know, when we first came aboard, though, because I felt you, Savage, you ain't know who I was. You like, who is this? She's savage like me, but I gotta watch her, okay? And I was doing the same thing. Like, I like him. Let me watch him. Okay? Yes. 505 permanent endings are here. Okay? With that 555. Yeah. Rapid changes. 10 permanent endings. Yeah. We're not in the lack mind state anymore. Okay? Dealing with people and their reflections, child. We're not healing people that don't want to be healed because you first got to want to heal yourself. Okay? And some of these people put y'all in, you know, spiritual lessons, child. You had to heal yourself. You had to pull your boundaries back. Okay? Some of these people flipped your very wig off your head, child. Yeah. Spiritual gifts amplify, and that is what we are doing. Okay? As a collective, as a whole, child. We are being amplified in our spiritual gifts at this time. We are riding the Zen, okay? Levita, Liz, Lizzie, okay, may resonate. It does for me. That's a lovely ancestor, baby, with a vicious Scorpio tongue. But how you reading the Bible at the same time? You understand me? Yeah, my granny girl, child. Okay, move to come. I can't make it up. Y'all were divinely moved to calmer waters. So there are some things that you probably, you know, you was in the thick of some shit. I ain't gonna lie. You was in the thick of some shit. You thought the divine forgot about you, okay? You thought the divine was not going to keep his promise with you, but that was not the case. Spirits don't move how we think they should move, especially when it comes to our beloved ones, our ancestors, our spiritual guides here. They don't move how we think they should move, because if that was the case, we would be the one that execute and move around. We'll be the one getting out the traps as soon as they're set. Okay? So yeah, so some things was being done in the background while y'all was in towers here. Okay? And it was a 2-for-1. It was for you to learn who you were and remember who you were, as well as your spiritual team to clean up the residue. Okay? Pull all receipts on all contracts. Okay? That wanted to remain hidden. Okay? Look, wanted to remain hidden. They were dancing under the moon, child, howling at the moon. Okay? Real fool with it. Okay? Most likely. Now they looking at you like most likely you are up on the come up here. Okay? But these are the same people that didn't think you would amount to anything. Okay? They said less likely for that, okay? Yeah, their opinion only matters if it matters to you, child. And trust me again, we are not reacting. We really don't see this. This is just the awareness reading here, okay, for my divine beings here that didn't jump the shift. We didn't jump in Lion's Gate, okay? We are like light years ahead of this mess here, okay? So this reading is just a warning of what's around your thrones and kingdoms, child. Okay, that is it, okay? That is it, okay? What I say, your spirit team was unlayering and getting to the core of motherfuckers and their diabolicalness, okay? Okay, somebody was a dirty Diana. That was that copycat, okay? Archangel Michael is in the building, okay? Somebody loves Dirty Diana, Michael Jackson. I do. It was said allegedly that Dirty Diana was Princess Diana, okay? And if you look into that energy like I do with royalness, I am very, very high resonant with the medieval times. That song was very well made for her, okay? She captured his spirit. She captured you know, he was having dirty thoughts about her, okay? But it was just a high resonance. It wasn't that he was calling her dirty. No, he wasn't calling her dirty at all, okay? And it allegedly, Dirty Diana, Princess Diana, loved the song. She thought it was about her as well, okay? So you see that connection? Yeah. They were very, very telepathic is what I was saying. Their spirits align, okay? They had childlike energy, okay? Some trauma bonding. Let me pull a few more, child. 7 is sleep. Yeah, you sleeping on these hoes. And they thought they were sleeping on you. Okay? That's why you are moving unfazed, okay? They wanted your eyes to be wide shut to they shit, okay? Some of you carry the seal of Archangel Valhu. Wait a minute. Vihuja? I don't know what this is, child. I had to write it down, though. Okay? But anyway, it's one of the various angels that bears the name of God here, okay? Art my guardian and Azat of my head. This is someone that is protecting your head, protecting your crown, okay? This may be an archangel that is assigned to you, okay? So look that up, okay? Let me spell it, okay? V-E, because, hey, on the healing journey, you always learn something new, okay? Learning is everlasting here, okay? Okay, so let me spell this angel out, y'all. V-E-H-U-J-A-H, okay? Look that angel up, okay, and see what resonates, all right? Complicit, okay? What I say, the goof troop was very, very complicit when coming against you here, okay? Very, very complicit. Disgruntled, you cut ties. What I say, they're up in their head. Again, some of y'all got away from some femme fatales and warlocks, wizards and bitches, witches and bitches, child. Okay? They disgruntle, you pull your energy back and start walking in your own essence. Okay? The divine essence. All right? So they started attacking you. They needed to feed. All right? It's always someone else to blame for their fuck up ways. No self-account. These people have no accountability here. It's always someone else. Y'all better be careful if somebody always motherfucking complaining. I mean, they complaining when they wake up, child. How are you complaining at life? Another day of life. Okay? These people have the same 24 hours that you have, and they did diabolical shit with their time here. All right. Okay, someone is on Dale Grove, or Dale Grove may be a street or a city or, you know, a boulevard or something like that in the community, child. Okay, Dale Grove, okay? And mad you saw through their bullshit. They were mad that your spiritual team started guiding you intuitively to pull those rose-colored ass glasses off your face here, okay? And pull the scales off your eyes, okay? So you can see this madness for what it... People that went crazy here. Somebody does some real diabolical shit. It's considered loci, okay? Loci means mad, crazy. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that mad evil queen loci. What was her name? The mad something, the mad child. Something the mad. Okay. They kept putting the pressure on you. Didn't know you would bust the very pipes of the pipe that they was doing all this gossiping, naysaying, throwing daggers down the pipeline. Okay, the pipeline of the federal bureaus here, okay? Wanted you locked up, wanted you in the pipeline, okay? The prison pipeline, child, I can't, okay? They wanted you constrained in a stronghold. They wanted you to be constrained in a stronghold of your life here. All because you poured your energy back and saw them for who they were. Child, okay, there may be a Cancer here. 6996, child. That's that ego-driven motherfucker that, you know, had options as well. Thought you would never leave. Thought the door would never close behind their ass. Yeah, okay. It's a natural twist when you walk, child. Okay, somebody misses how you walk. Okay, you got a dangerous walk here. Okay. Yeah, somebody, yeah, that ego-driven motherfucker, he misses your walk, child. He said your walk is very, very dangerous, honey. Because it's a natural twist, okay? He like, you never had to put on or try to switch. It's just natural. Is it the twist of my hips? Okay. Yeah, they chose a side. Now they must remain on it. All right. Oh, hold on, sweetie. I got to go back in the thing, okay? Hold on. I know it's V-A. Wait a minute. H-U-J-A-H, I believe. You might got to roll it back when I, you know, end this live, sweetie. But if it comes out, let me see. Pay attention to your pets if you have them, okay? Somebody's cat is transmuting energy in their home. They're taking it out the home. Okay, you see 7. He be up here transmuting the energy, doing the readings or the energies that come in on the live. Okay, so pay attention to your pets. Okay, I'm also getting your pet may have some type of intestine issues as well. Okay, you may be having to take your pet to the vet. Okay, soon. Okay. They're not eating. For some of you here, your pet is not eating. You may need to go take your pet to the vet to get some type of antibiotics. It's some type of, you know, some type of infection going on with their intestines, sweeties. Okay? Okay, you're minding the biz, okay? That pays you. And this business that's coming out is Square Biz, okay? Tina Marie, okay? They was mad at the motivation you gave yourself. I can't make it up. And I'm still looking for sweeties so I can get the name, okay? Y'all are embarking on your goals, okay? Somebody is coming up with spiritual merch, candles, oils, baths, okay? Practicing your alchemy, your shamanistic traits, okay? Okay, the best of both worlds, okay? You got the best of both worlds rocking with you, beloveds, okay? You are beloved in the lower realms and the high realms, okay? Catch that, okay? And that is your protection, okay? Crown, 7 of crowns is here, top of the head. Yeah, your crown is being protected. It always was protected. Your crown is a violet, I mean. The color, okay? Some of you like violet, okay? higher reasoning, okay? Higher awareness. That is what's going on with y'all, okay? Higher values, okay? You started changing the perspectives from coming out of the gaslight, the much gaslighting, okay? You started paying attention to what you embarking and implying upon yourself here, okay? You started realizing that reflection was not yours, okay? Again, they wanted to block you. Narcs do this. They want to block you from seeing they ass. Understand me when I say it. They want to block you from seeing they ass for who they are. They don't want that. They don't want that mask to slip. That's why I said some of y'all giving somebody an ego bruise here. Okay, the boy is mine. Yeah, this the copycat. She wanted you to compete with her, or thought she put herself in a self-conflicted competition about some ego driven masculine that was in your life, your ex here. Okay, yeah. What I say, they were very complicit on the gang up, and they were cooperative with each other. Okay, I'm getting co-op. Okay, someone, do they still do co-ops for college? Co-op living? Okay, someone is on their dorm, child. Okay, listening to me. Okay, spirit must deliver what it is guiding you. Spirit must deliver what it has said. Again, spiritual birth. I'm reading. Okay, I don't know what's the Gemini about in the. Y'all kind of keep watch what you say and type under my in the comment sections, beloveds. Okay, I don't want to be struck and things of that. But what's going on, Temperance? Gay Gemini with a gay god. Oh, okay. However that works, child. But anyway, spirit must deliver what it tells you, okay? Source, and again, some of y'all are tapped directly to source here. So source in the Most High Divine is saying they must deliver what they have promised you and told you, child. Okay? That's all that's taking place. Okay, they wanted you broken to feel whole about themselves here. Look at this. Cars flying, child. Somebody named Latanya, and somebody listening to Latoya Luckett, or that's your artist of yours you like, okay? Blueface, okay? You're steady watching and you know, your escrow is growing up, okay? Blue faces here, child. But somebody is feeling sad and blue, okay? Archangel Metatron in the building, okay? This is my head, okay? So yeah, again, the Most High Divine Source must deliver on what it guided you and what it was intuitively, what the divine was downloading intuitively to you, okay? Your intuitive nudges, your aha, okay? Source, okay? Must deliver, because Archangel Metatron is a camera spirit here, okay? Recorder. Okay, so that's why those receipts are coming in that people was getting subpoenaed for, okay? And that made it to the judge desk, okay? Self-awareness. They hated your self-awareness here. Okay. Metatron again. Temperance. Baby, just go ahead and tap out, sweetie. I don't know what energy that is, okay? I don't know. You know, and I ain't finna dig deep off in it. That's your mindset. Whatever you got going on in the mind, and you typing all this under my chat, okay? It gives confusion energy. It gives confusion to self, okay? So you might need to go within, honey. You might need to go within. Yeah, later, God. Yeah, it's later for that, baby. Later for that on my channel as well, okay? Paulette, Pauline, and Paul here, okay? I'm getting Paul Bunyan. Someone wanted to be Paul Bunyan in your life here. Very, very gigantic, inflated ass ego. Train wreck again. Again. Train wreck is back out here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not entertaining nonsense, okay? I give no communication, no relevance, child. Okay? This space is protected, okay? Fair warning again. And it will be protected however it may come, okay? Tread lightly over here, all right? Clear Augustus, okay? Somebody taste buds is heightening here. Your clairs are heightening. I told you that. So you're tasting things, okay? The ability to taste without putting anything into your mouth. Yeah, your clairs are heightening, okay? You're tasting things without putting it in your mouth, child, okay? You know, like an apple pie, child. They was mad at the motivation you gave yourself. It's back out. Somebody hated how you showed up authentically and naturally, you, okay? And they hated your walk, okay, for some copycat asshole, because your walk was gaining attention. It was bringing all the boys to the yard, even their yard as well, okay? You were pulling energy from their yard, okay? Child, I can't. Yeah, somebody hated your divinity, baby. How you show up, your aura. How your aura precedes you before you do. Before you say a word, child. Okay? Now they're all falling down. Again, ego deaths are here. Okay? All across the board. Universally. Okay? That is what's taking place at this time. This is why you are divinely guided to stay meditating, stay in your zen, meaning keep your energy raised high, at the highest frequency, okay? To source here, to supreme, okay? Some of y'all are walking in your I am, okay? Energy here. You're supreme, okay? You're not being governed at this time, all right? What I say, sage your house. I did. And y'all, I'm still getting birthday gifts, y'all. And this was one of them, okay? Look at that, from my BFF. Yeah, I saged my house this morning, child. Some told me to get up. I gave my gratitude, and I saged my house. Top to bottom, front to back, child, out the door, honey. Okay? Yeah. But you are being led to keep your space clear and of healthy energy, okay? Sage your space, child, your house, okay? Sage your physical house as well, mean your embodiment, okay? Be careful what you let in your ear gates and eye gates, child. Don't stare at something negative too long, child, okay? 111, your new beginnings are here. And this is what all you need to be focused on. Okay? Everything is working out in divine order and divine timing. Okay? You are not forgotten about. Okay? You have a covenant with the Most High Divine. Some of you are seeing rainbows, and he will not forget his covenant. Okay? And some of you led the life of Jacob. Okay? The one that was disbanded and exiled and tricked out his spot. So they thought, okay, by his own family members, his siblings, some brothers, okay, but had a coat, okay, a royal coat, okay. He was sealed by the Most High Divine, okay. He was of royal bloodline. Yeah. Don't sell using someone else's star. Somebody was wishing upon a star to take your star out the sky, child. Okay? They was wishing upon your stardom energy. Your Aquarius energy here. Okay? The star. Okay? Someone listening to Baby I'm a Star by Prince. Yeah. Or if not, you need to play that. Play that as an affirmation, child. And thank me later, honey. Okay? Save our souls. Now they want you to reach back and save them, child. They want you to reach back and put them back on your ship to success here. Okay, they want to take part now. Okay, but they threw you over to drown. Okay, cause and effect. Karma is here. Okay, they are receiving the effects of what they were causing. Okay, against a divine being and a earth angel. I'm getting. Okay, so Archangel Metatron and the one I spelled Vajua. Okay, they came back to help their own here. You're an earth angel here, trying to use your children against you. Okay, this your confirmation, sweetheart. It is fine. It is fine. Verdict is in. Okay, the truth is in. All right. For those of you with child custody cases, okay, be your own boss, and this is what you're bossing up. You're bossing up here, and they see this. It's nothing they can do to stop this as well. Okay. Maya, Kamaya, okay, and Kamaya, okay. I got two spellings. I got a Kamya and a Kamiyaa, okay. And a Maya, or it could be Mia, okay. 555. Confirmation. My pooh and blue already put this down. So this just confirmation, okay. We are in the energy we supposed to be in. And that is in the Zen, okay? While we stepping and tapping into that wealth transfer, okay? Your spirit teams keep you calculating. What I say, your spiritual team, ancestors and guides, had you move strategically around motherfuckers here while they were trying to checkmate your ass out, okay? I don't know if you hear the train sirens, okay? Clear water, okay? You can see clearly from the murky waters that you had to travel among, swim through, okay? Float through, ciao. All right? What I say, there's some sentences finna be handed out. Federal. 10 to 20, ciao. Yeah. They were going nowhere fast. They were going nowhere fast. So you were divinely led to one day at a time, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. Because you wasn't never racing against motherfuckers. You were racing on conquering yourself, mastering self. You were in the race by yourself here. Okay? Look, the grouped up text in the back, super chats. Okay, and some of you are, you know, you got platforms, do it yourself, whatever you do, child, on social platforms here, you're finna start receiving super chats here, okay? Your likes and views, okay, is going up. You're pushed into the algorithm, okay? And this is your soul tribe coming in. This is also a divine reward, okay? Again, it's a part of your spiritual abundance. Your limitless abundance, okay? Your spiritual creativity, child. Again, it's tied into that wealth transfer. Everything I spend, what I say, everything I spend comes back to me 10 times. This is what y'all on, the bag. And these motherfuckers out here getting dragged, child. All up in the spiritual hallways. Okay? Job lost, everything to gain back spiritually. Okay, some of y'all, again, because narcs play with the law, with money. Okay? Money, power, and respect. Okay? So, you know, it was all about the money. It was all about deeming you the lesser value of your child here. Okay? But all that was lies, okay? So they wanted to stop up your finances to deem them a better fit in this child custody case here that they finna receive 10 to 20 years, child. Okay? You felt like you lost everything, but you didn't lose everything. You gained spirit. You gained yourself. You gained mastery. You gained not being governed by no one. You're self-assured. Okay? Mastery level here. Okay, secrets under the moon, child. Yeah, all those secrets that was done under the last moons, many moons ago, child, is being frozen under this moon. The snow moon, I'm hearing cold as ice long ago. Okay? Very persuasive. These lies were persuasive. These lies were persuasive, child. Okay? That's why people grouped up. It was so hot. Hot off the press when it came to you. Okay? Square biz, child. Again, okay? I got pay attention to your pets. And again, you may need to rush your baby on in if they're not eating, okay? Don't wait too late. Okay? Don't wait too late, honey. Yep, you had to go in and heal yourself, okay? Crescent moon, okay? Crescent moon is here. Let's see. It's a new beginnings. Your new beginnings, we call that confirmation, okay? You're in your femininity, okay? Your divine feminine, okay? And your fertility is fruitful, okay? It's harvesting, all right? So everything you're manifesting is coming into fruition. And this is why you were, you know, divinely guided like you was through the treacherous waters, okay? I'm hearing full of sharks, okay? Piranhas, okay? Yeah, these people were coming at you, child. You had to trust in the unseen. You had to get on your fool's journey. You had to take that leap of faith. All right? You had to just throw yourself out there scared. Okay? Because these people wanted fear. They were driven to drive you in fear. They wanted you fear of your very self and of your very own power here. Because they know once you tapped out of fear and tapped into yourself, there was no stopping you. And now this is why they're shaking and trembling now behind the scenes. All up under your social platforms. Okay, getting the IN. Staying in the back, though, under many different profiles here. Okay? They not going to comment because they know they energetic seal. You can see through that as well. Okay? Yeah, because some of y'all, again, y'all clairs are heightened to 1,000 here. It's like you're learning rapidly. Okay? 212, child. 212, all because they wanted your destiny. 212 breaks down to a 5. So look, it's 5s all across the board. You're seeing triple 5s, quad 5s, okay? The message is here. It's rapid changes being done on your behalf for the good, your dharma, and it's rapid changes taking place of karma, child. That's it, and that is all right? Yes, Joseph. What I say, Jacob? Yes, Joseph, honey. Yep. But Esau too. Esau was a motherfucker. Okay? You right. Thank you for the correction. I stand corrected, but baby, I know a Bible. I know it backwards and forward, honey. Okay? I imply the book of Psalms, honey. If you know, you know, catch that. I was raised under that, baby, reading certain scriptures 7 times, honey. Yeah. Implying my name to activate it. Activate the petition. Psalms are petitions, honey. I mean, catch that too. You know, if you know, you know. You know, and for those who don't, there you go. There go a gem in your crown, okay? Some of y'all are working with the book of Psalms as well. Okay, you know about it. You say, what you know about that? I know all about that, yeah. Okay. Very, very skilled, honey, in the spiritual hallways, okay? So I'm going to tap out, beloveds. It's finna be an hour. I thank y'all for coming in. I got 44 heads, okay? You're solid. You're on solid ground, okay? 432 may resonate as well, okay? 3 and 2. 5. Again, there go that 5, y'all. Them triple fives keeping y'all alive, honey. Y'all, what is that? What is that? What is that? It's right on the tip of my tongue, y'all. In living color, okay? Y'all in living color right now. Yes, Karen. Thank you, beloved. Mm-hmm. Child, who got a message for review? Child, who acting up? Like, I don't really have time for that. I come in to share the messages and you know, the warnings and all of that my beloveds need to need. I don't got time to frolic in confusion and chaos. Like, we over that. Shouldn't y'all be? Shouldn't y'all be over chaos and conflict at what's taking place in this world? Come on now. Y'all better find yourselves. Heal that mental. Mental health is wealth, honey. Mental wealth is health. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, y'all stay on y'all healing journeys, baby. It gets greater. You hear me? And again, healing and on your healing journey, knowledge is no limit. It's limitless. It's limitless, baby. Okay? Some of y'all hold the keys to ancient knowledge, okay? The Book of the Dead. Some of y'all very name is encrypted in hieroglyphic form, okay? On ancient tombs, bloodlines, okay? Mayats, okay? We practicing our hearts to be light as a feather, child. That's what everybody should be on, you know? But you know, demonic natures, demonic beings, it brings balance. I mean, you know, it's just the truth. Okay? It brings balance, child. It has to be a light and dark, okay? It has to be a hot and cold, child. But you supposed to be the perfect balance of both. In self, okay? But hey, if you need to, you know, go on into that shadow side and talk to some of them shadow figures, okay, that protects you, then so be it. Okay? I'm with that too. You know? So yeah, so y'all stay balancing. Stay in a perfect balance here. Okay? These people, you know, they tried to straddle the fence, okay? They were lukewarm when it came to dealing with you, okay? Playing both sides of the fence, child. And now they got the nerve and want you to reach them up and put them in your boat, in your ship, because the boat that you were in with their asses, they were drilling holes in the motherfucker. Wanted you to drown, child. Nah, We can't go for that. We ain't going, okay? It's just a no. Okay? Let your yes mean yes and your no mean no. And child, universally the divine beings, it's just a no to bullshit all across the board, child. Okay? But y'all be easy, okay? Stay balanced, child. Somebody, Mexican. Somebody's going to Mexican village, Mexican town, Mexican restaurant, okay? Yeah. Salsa dancing. Okay. Or have that bloodline. Santeria, child. Yeah, y'all. I just wanted to tap in and, see who's that peeping in my window, pal. Okay. No bad to now. Okay, I was seeing who was peeping in my window, y'all. I was letting y'all know who was peeping in y'all windows, child. Y'all got a stalker. We already saw that. He was peeping through the windows, child. The blinds. Okay? This goof troop, it was like the blind leading the blind, child. Stevie Wonder could have led them more proper than what the fuck they did. Okay? But let me tap out, beloveds. I love y'all. Be easy. At the next one.